Hi everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. It is April 2025. I'm back with another reading. This is for the month of April for each individual zodiac sign. I'm going to be pulling 5 oracle cards, one for each week of the month. I will be pulling tarot as well as advice. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support that you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions are continuing to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate all your support. To find out other ways you can support my channel, visit the comment section or the description box. If this is not your zodiac sign, feel free to look for those posted up on my channel. I will be putting them in a playlist to also make them easier to locate. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Hi Virgo. Happy April. What is the general energy for Virgo for the month? Okay, so perhaps something is being broken, and it might be surprising or sudden. It might help you see things from a different view or different higher view. Can help align you body, soul, and spirit. It is what it is. So there might not be kind of like, it might just be something that you need to accept the way that it is and see it from a different perspective. You have a lot of lotus flowers here, so it's kind of like learning and growing and flourishing from like through the murky water. Things may not be clear, until you look at things with a higher view. It'll help everything kind of bring into balance. The wind is absolutely intense where I am right now. That may have some kind of meaning for you. And I did have my table and umbrella already fall over, so you might also be having some kind of like, so it's burst of magic, so all of a sudden something kind of magical or some kind of message, sign, symbol, synchronicity, something that is a breakthrough. Okay, for Virgo, numbers 5, 41, 28, 48, and 6 might be important. Week number 1. Okay, Wise Woman of the Grove, Grace, card number 49, from a completely different deck, and you have 48 and 49. So you might be needing to demonstrate grace, kind of despite whatever is going on around you. Perhaps you are the wise one. You might also be meeting someone wise who helps you kind of get grounded and opens you up to some kind of treasured information, something that is going to help you in the future with becoming more secure, stable, rooted, and because we do have that broken open energy. For Virgo, it may be some kind of catalyst to something. You might be meeting some kind of soulmate or some kind of situation that just feels fated. and you're finally able to see things like differently, like you realize there's some kind of like realization. Week number 2. Okay, kindred partnership. Wow. So that's definitely soulmate energy. That's someone that you were meant to meet, someone that you were fated to meet. There are hot air balloons, so rising above any kind of drama. This might be someone that helps you do that. They might feel like a lighthouse in a storm. And there's a rainbow there. It doesn't seem to have all the colors. It's like red, yellow, and purple. For Virgo. Week 3. Okay, change. Wow. Another hot air balloon. This one with a horse or carousel horse on it. So change. There's a change in the air. This could also really have to do with that rising above drama. Again, needing to demonstrate grace. Maybe someone did something wrong or said something wrong, and you're showing them kindness or compassion. Okay, week number 4. Could be also that you're seeing things differently now with that different view. You see how things really are. Okay, go the distance and higher power. Wow. So definitely raising vibrations, right? So rising above drama or raising vibrations, higher power, trusting God's Word Spirit, trusting your higher power, trusting that there is like a divine guidance, and your intuition is telling you something. It's telling you to go somewhere, to go the distance, to travel, either to travel a long distance or to go away from something. Card number 47. Wow. Okay, and we have 48 from before, and then 47 and 49. So you might be seeing 4s a lot. Okay, week number 5 is just 2 days, and then the beginning of May for Virgo. Okay, willpower. So that's, again, going the distance. And the willpower card is kind of like the Chariot card in the tarot. So the determination to focus on one thing at a time. She's carrying the world and she's carrying the moon. But this is to keep going, to focus on one thing at a time and to keep going, to have that determination to keep going. So this may just be like someone that you come into contact with, or someone that you were meant to meet, that helps you kind of see things differently and change your mind or change your direction, because maybe you were about to give up. Okay, what is this? And perhaps this helps you see things in a more magical way. Like you need to align body, mind, source, and spirit. Okay, what is this for Virgo? Okay, the Sun. Yes, it's a yes card. Can be a Leo. It's things coming to light. Also, revelation. It's going towards happiness. Could also be a child. Okay, the Knight of Swords. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Someone coming in maybe with a harsh truth. Okay, the Moon. So things hidden or emotions like fears, but also things hidden, secrets. Could be that some things are coming to light, but in the moonlight there's things still kind of in the shadows. Yes, the Tower. So changing how there were secrets, maybe bringing all things to light. And then we have the Tower card. So the Tower is shaking things up, breaking things up, things that weren't on solid foundation are being taken apart or torn down. But it could be a shake-up, a breakup. Okay, the Empress, the divine feminine energy, the divine mother can be a Libra or a Taurus. She uses love in the situation. She's ruled by Venus. She embodies all four queens in the tarot: swords, cups, wands, and pentacles. She doesn't chase, she attracts. She's very abundant. She's fertile. Again, because this is a child, she could be pregnant. She could be pregnant with something. It could be not a baby. It could be, you know, something that she's birthing or Virgo. Okay, Page of Swords. Well, it could be a child. Page of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be needing to get more information. It could be a quick text or a quick message. Could be immature. Yes, needing more information. So the Two of Swords is being blocked off, kind of turning a blind eye. She's got a blindfold on, and so needing to get more information to make a choice between two things. All right, so let's do your advice. Okay, have courage to ask for and accept help. And so I feel like not only is it to ask for help, but it's asking for this stuff to be cleared up, right? To gather the right information, to gather the information, to have the strength to ask the right questions, and to then, you know, have everything like revealed to you. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting as it is. Okay. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So that's maybe the reason why you met this person, and accepting the situation. We already have it is what it is. Let's get another one of these, and then we'll get some other advice cards for Virgo. Okay, pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This living form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So is this, you know, your self-worth, your value, and knowing what you deserve? Is this paying yourself first and, you know, literally saving money, making better decisions or choices with your finances? You know, facing those fears, or looking at the situation, gathering the right information, asking the right questions for Virgo. Could this be asking for a raise? Okay, protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Yes, so protect yourself and know that you're divinely led, divinely guided. So asking for help, asking for protection. Also protecting yourself from these things that are hidden, you know, finding out the information, like removing the blindfold. Okay, find a balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So making sure that you're well rested. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay, motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. All right, that is what I have for Virgo. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.